Hey everybody, Thacia here with my Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin. Coming to you for one of my 365 days from my heart to yours. And today just wanted to talk a little bit about allowing. And I chose to do a reading for myself the other day on the 14th, which was my birthday. And that is what I wanted to create, was a state of allowance. And the universe, being as super awesome as it is, has been bringing things into my life through people to, I guess, see if I can really allow things to just be as they are. And I also was, having to deal with a situation today and was feeling frustrated and angry and just kind of, I guess, confused as to why I was still dealing with this. And, I went back and read the card for allowing, and then I also just asked my guides to help me out, and I picked some things from Earth Medicine. I just opened up the book and was like, what can I do? How do I get through this situation? And I also wrote some things on my Instagram about how, the whole thing of allowing, and that we really can't get through these situations until we allow them to be exactly as they are. And we accept them exactly as they are. And we take responsibility for our part of them being exactly as they are. So tonight I also went to our center, One Love, here in Menasha, and did a breathwork session, to which these beauties of my team discussed a lot of allowing things to be as they are. And in part of it, just telling me to allow the brokenness to be, and to be okay with it, and to accept it, and to just love into that situation. And in part of it was like, I had looked down and there were all these cracks all over me. And then this light started coming out through the cracks, and it was this beautiful golden light, and it just kept getting brighter and brighter. And then they reminded me of a story to where these monks had covered this statue in clay because they knew that they were going to be attacked, and they didn't want this statue to be, taken because it was gold. And then they would take it and melt it down and, and use it. And, it was a sacred artifact for them. So instead they covered it with clay, and was not found for, I believe, centuries or so. It was a long time because all the monks had died and were killed in this battle. And it wasn't until, years later where they were going to move the statue. And one of the monks noticed that there was like a crack, and he saw gold underneath. So he started chipping away. And so then they realized that it was all gold. And they chipped all of the clay away, and underneath it all, it was golden. And so, what I am being told is to just allow. And it's for all of us to allow things to be as they are, and not to run from fear or anger or frustration. So I will read the description of the card, and I really love, how they put this. It says the flow, the receptivity, surrender, vulnerability, strength, expectation. Vulnerability is the power at its core. Do not consider that it's a weakness in any way. To be open to others and the universe takes mastery. Allowing the road to rise up to meet you on your journey is the goal. So if vulnerability and receptivity is a position of power, why do we allow bad things to happen to ourselves, or for others to treat us poorly? How is this a position of strength? And, that's where I find myself in a situation with someone right now. And that is, the questions I was asking. Finding the answer is key to making extraordinary change at this time. When you understand the empowering aspect of your position, the changes needed become clear. If the experience is unsavory, do not flinch or move away. Delve in and extract the purpose so that you may leave the rest behind. Surrender to the process of receiving everything you need easily and effortlessly. And part of mine is to let it be, and let that person be who they are right now without affecting me, because I'm giving my power away in my anger and frustration with them and their words. And that is to be mine. And this is the universe giving me an opportunity to keep what's mine and to not give my power away by becoming affected by what somebody else says. Because I know it's not truth. I know why they're doing what they're doing. But somehow, I have still been allowing it to affect me. But also in that, the universe is saying that it's okay. And that, this too shall pass. And I recognize it. And I'm quick to try not to throw things back or say things, that are hurtful. And sure, I've taken the bait a couple times out of frustration and just anger. And I know that there's, other things underneath that anger. And it's really, again, having to do with this hurtfulness and this need to be heard. But I know that I can't expect this person to hear anything that I'm saying right now because of the space that they're in. So I need to just let that go and allow it to be as it is. and to just take time to look for the blessing within this situation. And that brings me to the reading talking about flexibility. Sitting in the lodge, the chief spoke of the warrior clan, expressing his wisdom in a way that touched each of the braves' hearts. The warrior who understands flexibility will be able to serve the people to the fullest extent of his abilities. The body must be strong and agile, limber and conditioned, so it can carry out the decisions made by the mind. The mind must be quick and focused, free to make instant decisions that could save a life. The spirit must be flexible enough to grasp the intent of the great mystery, as well as the visions and the medicine the spirits bring our way. The warrior who knows these things and keeps himself flexible will bring honor to the people. The final lesson of any warrior is understanding the will. Every warrior must be flexible enough to feel and express the emotions that come to him without being governed or controlled by feelings that will lead him to dishonor his solemn vow to be a protector of the people. If momentary anger or other upsetting emotions could cause you to act rashly, take a deep breath and be flexible. Feel and release the emotions that cause imbalance. A spiritual warrior seeks balance and solutions in every situation. Your honest